If you want to get the absolute max FPS out of your PC, then this is the guide you've been waiting for. I've been testing everything from BIOS settings to Windows tweaks to even GPU control panel options. And every single tweak that I put in this video is here because it gives you genuine results. If you watch this video all the way through and actually follow along with the tweaks that I tell you to, boys, your PC will be feeling buttery smooth and your frames will be super high like you've never seen before. But I'm not going to waste time anymore. Let's get straight into the video. If I can ask for one thing in return, if you can quickly go down below, leave a like on this video, subscribe to my channel, it will mean so much to me. But let's get straight into it. Now, the first tweak that we're going to be doing, of course, at the start of this video, we'll be starting quite basic, then going more and more advanced, so make sure you stay tuned. So first thing we want to do, head over to the search bar and literally search adjust the appearance and performance of Windows. Click onto this, performance options should say on the top left, go onto visual effects, and what you guys want to be clicking is adjust for best performance. Once you put it on this, you can literally press apply already. Make sure none of these boxes are ticked. I know some people say make sure some of these are ticked. Boy, you don't need it at all. You can untick every single one and your PC will already feel buttery smooth literally by this tweak right here. But once you do that, again, your PC may now look a tiny bit different. For example, the apps you have on your desktop, their logos might be slightly different, but again, for performance, this is exactly what you need. Now for the second tweak, again, getting a tiny bit more advanced here, and I really do recommend you guys follow along for this one. What you want to do, be on your desktop, right click on the bottom, go onto Task Manager. Once we're on Task Manager, I'll make it full screen for you guys. You want to go onto Services. Now there's a specific service that we have to stop in the services because it is so bad for your PC. What you want to do, head over to Open Services. Once you open it, again, I'll make it full screen for you guys. Right here, Services, we're going to scroll down until we go onto the S section. What we're looking for is SysMain right here. Maintains and improves system performance over time. Every single PC component in your PC, for example your graphics card or CPU, is bottlenecking when this is on. Obviously it wants to maintain the performance and improve system performance over time. It hardly improves the system performance, by the way, so I really do recommend you guys turning this off. To do so, make sure you have the service status as stopped or disabled. To do this, obviously literally just press stop, it will take a second. Startup type, then press disable just like so, press apply, press OK, then make sure you reset your PC just after this video, and then your PC again will be feeling buttery smooth. Now as for the third tweak, again, head over to the search bar, search defrag just like so, defragment and optimize drives. Click onto this just like so. Once we're on here, on every single one, I want you guys to literally press optimize just like so. Of course it's going to trim it and then OK, blah blah. Needs optimization for this one on my C drive. Make sure you optimize every single one. Most people have their PC for years and don't even know about optimizing their drives. It makes your PC feel so much smoother, so I really do recommend you guys do this. Once it says OK on every single one, you can close this one, and it's super simple to do that tweak as well, and it's literally built into Windows. Now for our next tweak, we're going to be making sure our startup apps are in fact off. Why do we want startup apps off? Obviously because you don't want it starting up right when you load your PC up. So for me, we're going to go into startup. The only ones that are enabled is the ones that I genuinely use every single time I load my PC up. Obviously I want Bluetooth on, obviously I want NVIDIA broadcast on, and of course Riot client I need on because I play Valorant quite a lot. That's the only ones I need off. Every single one then you can disable in the background. So for example, if Creative Cloud Adobe was on, in the background this will be running and using so much of my frames in the background. So make sure you disable every single one unless you really do need it on. It's literally super simple to disable. Right click onto it, press disable, simple as that, and obviously you're going to have to restart for it to take into effect. Now for our next week, again, head over to the search bar, search game mode settings just like so, click onto it, make sure game mode is on. I used to say I don't recommend this for every single PC. Now Windows has made updates to the game mode. Every single one of you can now turn game mode on, and it should benefit your PC by so much. Once you do this, by the way, you can search graphics right here and go onto graphic settings just like so, hardware accelerated GPU scheduling. Most of you can turn this on as well. The only people that I wouldn't recommend turning this on is if you have a gaming laptop or just normal laptop and you want to game on it. That reason I should not recommend turning this on. But if you have a normal PC, you have a high-end PC, of course definitely turn this on. It does actually reduce your latency and improve performance. Once we can do this, close this one up as well. Now two Windows tweaks I want to quickly show you as well. Head over to the search bar, search background apps just like so. Make sure all of this is literally off. Let apps run in the background. You don't want this at all. I'm not gonna lie, you don't actually have a need for this at all as well, so make sure you turn that off. Once we're here as well, you can search notifications and action settings. Make sure get notifications from apps is also off, meaning this is on. Obviously whilst you're gaming, you're going to be getting notifications, and it's also going to be using frames in the background because your PC is going to try and get notifications from apps, which obviously you don't want, so you can turn that one off as well. Now also a ping tweak tweak I want to show you guys is the gear up booster. This is literally a booster which boosts your ping every single time you want a game, and obviously there's a free trial in the description of my video, so you can try it out for completely free for a couple of days. I would really recommend it, because for me, I play 60 to 70 ms. I literally go onto gear up, press boost just like so, load it up, and I'm literally on 0 ping. It is honestly so convenient for people with high ping all the time. I really do recommend you guys trying out, and remember, for free, literally why not give it a go? Remember, in the description of my video. Now moving on to our next tweak. Now for our next tweak, it's going to be the NVIDIA control panel, which settings to actually use, and of course if you don't have an NVIDIA GPU, literally skip on to the next tweak. I have left the timestamps down on this video as well, so you can literally skip to it. Adjust image settings with preview, make sure you click on use the advanced 3D image settings. Take me there. Once you press onto this, I really do recommend all of you guys copying these exact settings. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to speak for every single one, because this video would be like 10 minutes long, but everything I have on or off right here, or obviously like 10 gigabytes highest available, literally copy it just like so. If it doesn't work, you can literally press restore and go back to the factory settings, but these are what the pros use, and I really do recommend you guys using as well. Once you do this, by the way, we quickly go on to change resolution, and I make sure you are on the highest refresh rate you can possibly be on. Some people forget about this. Once you do that, we can close that up. Now for our next tweak, we're going to be making sure you're on the right power plan. Being on the right power plan increases your frames and lowers your latency. To do this, obviously go on to edit power plan just like so. Once this loads up, go on to power options on the top. You're going to see balanced, ultimate performance, and obviously multiple other ones, and you can see how many times I've done this, and you guys know which one is the best one. Ultimate performance is by far the best one, and if your PC does not have this, by the way, it's super simple to get it onto your PC. This is exactly what I had to do. You have to go minimize that, head over to CMD, command prompt right here, run as administrator, press onto yes, make sure it does say administrator on the top left. Once you do this, head over to the description of my video, join my Discord channel. It's completely free. You just need to have a Discord account. Make sure you join it, go onto the announcements page right here, power config. You just need to copy this line of code, control C, go back onto the command prompt, control V to paste it, press enter, and you know it's worked when it says ultimate performance. For 99% of PCs, this will definitely work. For the 1% that unfortunately it doesn't, obviously your PC or laptop is not good enough to run the ultimate performance power plan. Once you do this, minimize that, go back onto your control panel just like so, choose custom power plan. Now ultimate performance will definitely be there. To do this now, obviously click onto it, go on to change plan settings, change advanced power settings, make sure ultimate performance says right here active. If it says active, completely fine, reset your PC and you are good to go with the ultimate performance, which will definitely lower your delay. Once we do this, head over to our next. Now for the next week, we're going to be making sure all of our CPU cores are actually working right when we load your PC up. To do this, head over right here, search config, system config just like so, click onto it, general, selective startup, tick the first two, untick the bottom one, because we're going to be using our own boot configuration. Then go on to boot just like so, timeout, you need to pick between 0 or 5 seconds. 5 seconds being your PC is very bad, it's an old outdated PC, 0 being the best of the best PC, and obviously you can pick 1 second, 2 seconds or 3. For me, I have an average PC, so I'm just going to press 3 seconds. Also go on to advanced options just like here, number of processors, make sure you click the maximum amount you possibly can. Once you do this, press OK, apply OK. You're gonna have to restart your PC again, obviously, and once you do so, that is the end of this video. If you did enjoy, please do leave a like, please do subscribe, as it means so much to me, and also comment down below, did this actually help or not, and I'll see you guys on further on the next video.